What's up, YouTube? This is the Eben Oracle here. How you doing tonight? It's Sunday. I wanted to try it to do a new, different type of reading I haven't done before. I'm going to call this the reading of the pentagram. The pentagram, unlike what a lot of people think about it, stands for spirit, air, fire, earth, and water. And it just so happens that you got air signs, fire signs, earth signs, and water signs. So what I want to do here is I'm going to throw cards out to give you a message from Spirit. I'm going to give a message to the air signs, a message to the fire signs, a message to earth signs, and water signs. I brought out, if you can see here, I brought out 11 decks to make this happen. And, I got 3 oracle decks and 8 standard tarot decks, well, some not so standard. And I guess we're going to start off with Message from Spirit, because that's for everybody. Let's see here. You know what? I think a good one to start with, the Masonic Tarot deck here. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. This is my only day off, not working. I went and did a nice walk by the lake earlier today. Went out, had some sushi for lunch, and I've been just kind of chilling. So anyways, one thing about Sunday is the first day of the week, and it's also the day of the sun, Sunday, which is all about unity, power, individuality, and male energy. I know that most of my audience out there are females. I can tell by the analytics, which I get that. When I work as a professional tarot reader, 90% of my clients are feminine as well, which I'm not sure exactly why that is. Maybe guys just aren't into it, but, I'm obviously into tarot. But it seems like the people who come out to get readings, the only males who show up out at the psychic shop are the ones that were drug in, kicking and screaming by their wives to do a relationship reading, which I think is actually pretty funny. At the end of the thing, usually those males are enlightened by tarot and go, oh, damn, why haven't I been doing this, before? So, anyways, this is the Sunday, and hopefully we get a message that kind of goes along with that, The sun has many different meanings esoterically. It's a very strong symbolism. The sun card in tarot is the card of happiness. It's the card of letting your light shine, your inner light. Depending on what you think, some religions have the sun as a very hard connotation. There's the connotation of the black sun. There's all sorts of different connotations of the sun. So depending on what the sun means to you, maybe the message from Spirit will kind of tap into that a little bit for you. Let's draw some cards here and see where we're starting with. All right, 8 of gold. That's the 8 of pentacles, and that's always about working. That's in putting in hard work to accomplish a goal, to make money, finances, things of material wealth. 3 of pentacles. The 3 of pentacles is about mastering a craft or trade. So what I'm seeing so far, at least on the message from Spirit, it seems very involved in work and career, finances. Let's see what's next here. Then we got the Strength card. I don't know if you can tell, on this Strength card, you got people lifting up, as a team lifting up a heavy block of stone. Then we got the King of Coins. All right? So what I'm seeing so far, this is besides the major arcana of the Strength card, we're talking about all coins, all gold here. This is definitely a financial reading if I've ever saw one. Queen of Cups. I'm going to go ahead and pull one more card out, and then we'll start the intuitive reading of this message. All right, 4 of coins. All right, and this is a lot of coins going on here. Very little emotion. All right, so what I see here is with the 8 of coins, or 8 of pentacles, which is fitting since we're doing a pentacle or pentagram reading. This is very fitting with all these pentacles. We do have here the 8 of coins or 8 of pentacles, which is about putting in the hard work to make money. It's about investing time, energy, and yourself into your career or your goals. And then right after it, we have the 3 of pentacles, which is the card of mastery, mastering your craft, mastering your goals, mastering your work in a sense, moving up in work, becoming a master at what you do. With the strength after that, I'm seeing that the message from Spirit is very clear to me. You need to put the time and effort into your job or your career or your chosen path or the path you were meant to do. Since it's a message from Spirit, I almost guarantee you it's about the path you are meant to do, the path you were born to do, which that varies depending on who this reading is, who's listening to this reading. Everyone has a very different path, but whatever your path is, Spirit is telling you to put the hard work in, gain mastery, in that field, whatever it happens to be, and to work as a team. Be a team player in that work with the strength card and the people lifting the block, and not only be a team player, but also, be strong. Have people see you as strong. Be hardworking. Have a good work ethic, and all that effort that you put in is going to bring you into this King of Pentacles energy, which is that energy of somebody who's confident, authoritative, well-respected, and also who is very financially stable to the point where they're able to help others out with finances in order to help build them up through this path of hard work, mastery, strength, teamwork. This is somebody who is the leader of the team. So definitely everyone out there has the ability to work their way up to the top of the ladder. And it just so happens that at this card you see here, there's a ladder climbing up there. So definitely everyone has the ability to work to the top of the ladder and gain mastery in their craft if they put the hard work in. One thing I see next to the King of Pentacles is the Queen of Chalices. That's the Queen of Cups. And if you notice, she's facing away from the King of Pentacles, and he's kind of facing away from her. He's focused on his coin. So that also is maybe a message out there to some who in the past have allowed relationships, love, or emotion to get in the way of being industrious and having strength to put in the work to gain mastery in your chosen field. And this is definitely a message from Spirit to me, is to first put in the hard work, gain the mastery, have the strength, have the teamwork, get to that authoritative position to where not only do you have yourself, but you also can help others, and then that's when you can have the cards reverse to where they're facing each other, and then you can get that Queen of Cups, that motherly, loving, kind wife energy. But if you get that first before you go through this process, things might not work out. And one other thing here, the last card for the reading from Spirit, 4 of Pentacles, which is the card of holding on to your finances. To me, that's a card of saving. So if you're going to put the hard work in, if you're going to become a master at what you do, if you're going to put in the teamwork and the strength to climb the ladder of success so that you can be the King of Pentacles and have not only enough for yourself financially, but that for others as well to help out, you're going to have to save your money probably to build that home so that you can attract the Queen of Pentacles in, And if this message here is for a hard-working woman out there, the reverse would be true as well. If you want the King of Pentacles the King of Cups in your life, you're going to also have to go through these steps and this process in order to make that happen. But because it's Sunday, the sun, the male energy, I'm taking as this is a message to, for the most part, males, even though that's a very, very small percentage of my audience. All right, moving right along here. Let's get to the air energy. You know, I'm a triple Libra, so I'm all about air energy, balance, justice. I do rule relationships, and I am very highly favored by Saturn. So let's get this popping. Let's see what deck we'll pull out for this. You know what? Let's just go with the standard Radiant Rider-Waite deck and see what message pops out here. And I'm going to go ahead and leave out these cards that were from the message from Spirit, because I have a feeling that that message will tie into the other points of this pentagram reading. All the other elements that make up our existence. All right, Ten of Wands, burdens. Knight of Wands, that's that in and out player energy, that message of passion. The Fool energy. I just noticed the synchronicity. I'm drawing 7 cards in the row, which is very rare for me. Usually I draw the 6 cards, but if you look on my book, we got 777. So maybe this there's a reason for all these 7s. 7s is the number of Saturn. It is the number of completion. It's also the number of consciousness and spirituality. So there might be some sort of synchronicity happening here. Ace of Pentacles. Hierophant. Traditions, higher learning, marriage, commitment. That Ace of Pentacles is about new beginnings in the material world or with finances. And the Five of Pentacles, which is about being left out in the cold. So what I'm seeing here, well, my intuitive reading for the air signs on the second point of the pentagram, we got, all right, there's burdens. Sometimes these burdens aren't yours to carry. Sometimes you carry around burdens for other people because you feel obligated, you feel duty, you feel stuck in a situation. But it's up to you if you're going to carry those burdens or extra wands for others, or if you're going to set them down. Spirit is also letting you know that maybe some sort of message of passion, some sort of player riding in your direction is actually a burden. They're trying to put burdens onto you, and all they have to offer you is this one wand, the wand of passion. But it seems like you're already very burdened with everything else you're trying to keep up and hold up for everyone else in your life here. With the Fool energy, I almost see it as that when this player person walks into your life, when they rush on in with this message of passion, trying to be a player with you because that's all they have to offer, you know what, I think you might be in the Fool energy and take a leap of faith, you know? And when you take a leap of faith, you know, I see that it could go a couple different ways with this reading. It could be a new beginning with the ace here, right, in material gain. So I'm not sure if this player rushing in has more than that one wand to offer, or maybe them bringing that passion into your life gets you in that Fool energy, ready to go out, tackle anything in your path, you know, make it happen, just jump into things with both feet, gets you in that entrepreneurial energy because you have like a new lease on life, you got this new energy. If that's the case, maybe this is a good situation, and maybe it's not a burden your way. Maybe it's you setting down a burden to take up this one wand, get in the Fool energy, and get into this Ace of Pentacles energy, this new beginning, which could result in the Hierophant, you know, higher levels of knowledge, higher levels of knowing, being traditional, marriage possibly. But I do not like seeing the Five of Pentacles at the end, because I see that possibly you dropping down the burdens you're carrying, maybe along this path of working hard, mastery, having strength and teamwork to become the King of Pentacles. If you put that burden down a little too early to accept these wands, thinking that it's a Queen of Cups situation, in this full energy, just jumping into it, thinking it's a new start in things, and it's going to be like a muse for you. That's going to draw new passion into creating something, and then you're willing to even commit to it with the Hierophant card. In the end, it looks like it's not going to work out well with the Five of Pentacles. You know, I think the message from Spirit up here initially is very clear about the order in which things need to go in order for you to have a successful and happy life. So air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, I would be mindful of this fun, passionate chemistry, connection that rushes towards your direction. And when you're sitting around just slaving away in this Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Wands kind of mode, and all of a sudden passion comes into your life, you might see here with the sun in the corner on Sunday, you might see, oh, and I noticed another thing, the sun over the King of Pentacles, but you might think that this is all of a sudden going to bring happiness into your life, away from the drudgery of day-to-day material existence as you work your way up to climb this ladder. You might jump into that, and it might be very, very tempting. But to me, the Five of Pentacles is a warning. Watch out for that. Do not jump too early. Do not mistake the building yourself up to eventually have the Queen of Cups as this Knight of Wands energy, because they are not the same. They definitely are not the same. And you know what? The Queen of Cups probably, you know, if you want to be realistic and real about things, the Queen of Cups is really everything you need, you know, in life. But truthfully, the Knight of Wands is probably definitely a lot more fun energy. There's no doubt about that. Having somebody rush on in, a lot of passion, a lot of sex, all that. I mean, come on. That's obviously going to be a hell of a lot more fun than just that motherly type. But that motherly type is probably, if you're looking at things for the long term, that's obviously where you need to put your investment in. All right, moving on here. I'm trying to not make this too long of a video, even though I brought out a shit ton of decks. All right, the next we got here on the Pentacle, the third point on the pentagram, we got fire. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. For whatever reason, I'm feeling drawn, because of their energy, to pull out of the Thoth deck. The Thoth deck usually has, in my opinion, more fiery or earthly type messages going on here. All right, you got the Two of Swords, which is called the Peace card in the Thoth deck. Six of Cups, which is the Pleasure card in the Thoth deck. Three of Wands, the Virtue card. Five of Wands, Strife. All right, we got the Art card, which is, I believe, the Temperance card in the Thoth deck. I'm breathing in too much of this damn incense. It smells good, but I don't think it's good to have your face 1 foot away from the incense. Next, Ten of Pentacles, the Wealth card. All right, so let's get this intuitive message popping for the fire signs out there, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. All right, Two of Swords. Two of Swords is about being at a crossroads, an indecision, or a junction between two modes of being in your life. And it looks like with the card being called Peace in this particular deck, the Filth deck, that truthfully, you're at a crossroads where you just want peace. You maybe with swords are a lot of times about conflict and truth. Maybe you want the conflict to be over, the truth to start, the peace to begin, and that's the crossroads you're at, to going from one mode of conflict to the next mode of peace. Which, I mean, that's always a good thing, to go away from conflict into peace. Who wouldn't want that? It's a lot better for your life. One other thing I'm noticing is that, it is the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is, two in numerology is all about balance and union and being receptive. It is also the moon energy or feminine energy. So I don't. This message might be for feminine energy here. The next up we have Six of Cups, which usually is about having fond memories of the past. Kind of being looking at things with rose-colored glasses. But this Six of Cups is called the Pleasure card. So maybe when you put down the swords in order to move towards peace, then you can get back into fond memories of good times and actually have pleasure start again in your life. Right here with the Three of Wands, actually at the very top here has the alchemist symbol for the sun. So the Three of Wands, this is called the Virtue card, and usually the sun is virtuous, but with the Three of Wands, that's usually I don't know. To me, this deck has a different meaning than the standard deck. To me, in this deck, the Three of Wands is all about maybe peace is a virtue. Maybe looking back at past positive memories with the number 6, which is about harmony. Maybe that is a virtue. And maybe those virtues are all things that you would like to have happen. With the Strife card afterwards, the Five of Wands, it's like maybe you need to use your virtue of fairness in order to get this peace after going through strife, in order to move forward into pleasure and harmony. And it's probably going to take patience with the Temperance card. But it looks like that it's well worth it, because whenever you're working out of your lower chakras, whenever you're working out of that Mars energy, you're of strife, fighting, and all that. You know what? You usually can't move forward into the Ten of Pentacles. To move into the Ten of Pentacles, you kind of got to bury the hatchet, let bygones be bygones, kind of take the higher road with the Virtue card, choose peace over conflict in order to see things from a different light, look at the positive things from the past in order to gain pleasure and harmony. And by doing so and being patient in the endeavor to put the Five of Wands behind you, the Strife card, then you can move forward into the Ten of Pentacles wealth. So I think that, it seems like a lot of these messages here, especially since the Spirit message started off all about Pentacles, it seems like in order for you to get to this King of Pentacles energy, you're going to have to put down shit from the past in order to move forward, be patient, and use the virtue to choose peace over conflict in order to get to the money. Because if you're spending your energy arguing, fighting, fussing, having problems with people, I mean, really that's distracting you, and it's also taking away the energy that you have in order to better yourself, to get yourself built up, to climb this ladder and get to the Ten of Pentacles. It's taking it away. So do not dissipate your energy, is what I'm getting. Bury the hatchet, get over the past, look at the fond memories of the past, put the ones that bother you to rest, take the higher route, put strife behind you, be patient, and move towards your financial goals, because truthfully that's what's going to help you out a lot more than holding on to pettiness from the past. Alright, fire signs, I hope that was helpful for you. Now we're going to move on to the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I think we are going to you know what? Let's do the Law of Attraction deck for you guys. For whatever reason, that sounded like a good deck to me. I like the artwork on this deck. And I'm spelling shit all over the place. First up, Two of Cups, which has the yin and yang on it, the balance. Two of Cups in the standard deck, the Rider-Waite deck, is the card of equal give and take, that reciprocal love relationship. So maybe the message for you Earth signs is going to be about love, equal give and take. I think Earth signs could definitely use a message like that. And then we have next to that, the Moon card. And the Moon card is that feminine energy, that creativity, the intuition, but it's also the negative part of the feminine energy, that Lilith energy, that energy of, motherfucker, the hidden secrets, the keeping things back, keeping things to yourself, not exposing your true motives. So, truthfully, I don't really see the Two of Cups and that Lilith Moon energy is definitely not a good match. And then the Eight of Cups. So with the cups starting off this read, this definitely is, something to do about emotions or relationship. But the Eight of Cups in the standard tarot deck is all about walking away from emotions, leaving things you've invested in emotionally behind so you can move to your highest good, move on a new path, move forward. But in this deck, it has a pair of dice. And in this deck, the Eight of Cups is all about taking a chance, taking a risk. Next, Two of Pentacles. That's about decisions, being stuck or juggling the idea of two different things, two different scenarios. I can already kind of see where this reading for the Earth signs is kind of shaping up. Next, Ace of Swords. New beginning in truth or conflict. I am like butterfingers tonight. I cannot shuffle these cards worth a damn. Alright, Eight of Swords. You know it. If you've watched my other videos, I call it my salty bitch card. Somebody feeling trapped in their mind, feeling trapped and sad about whatever their situation they're trapped in. Alright, so let me do this intuitive message here. Okay, so it looks like there was a Two of Cups energy, some sort of union that should have been an equal give and take, that yin and yang, the sun and moon, that started off. But it looks like because somebody was in that dark feminine energy, that Lilith mode, and possibly somebody else was not using their intuition, creativity was possibly blocked, along with the union itself being this equal give and take. This reciprocity was even blocked because of that dark moon, that Lilith type energy, the hidden secrets. Let's see here next. With the Eight of Cups, the taking a chance card, rolling the dice, I'm going to take it as two ways. Somebody did the standard Eight of Cups, walk away from a emotional connection, and they rolled the dice because this Two of Pentacles juggling back and forth between two ideas. I think that eventually the Sword of Truth, the Ace of Swords, came out and sliced through the bullshit of this dark moon energy, the Lilith energy, the walking away from emotion in order to take a chance because you're juggling back and forth between the idea of two different people, two different places, two different positions. And eventually the truth came out, even though you tried to keep it hidden with this moon energy, hidden information. I think that somebody even though they might have been skillful in deception, that somebody else was even more skillful in intuition. Well, I give double meaning from this card here. So there was definitely somebody of the yin and yang, this Two of Cups, that was skillful in deception and manipulation. But there was somebody else in the Two of Cups that was even more skillful in intuition. And I think both people ended up walking away, taking a chance, not knowing which way to go, back and forth. But I think that the Sword of Truth cut through all of that and made it very apparent and clear. And at the end, somebody turns out to be feeling left out in the cold, left out in the rain with the salty bitch card. And we got the Eight of Swords, which is about mentally feeling conflicted mentally, feeling trapped, and even to the point of spiritual jail or physical jail. So I think that whatever this tumultuous situation was, starting off with the Two of Cups and ending with the Eight of Swords, it obviously did not play out the way that it possibly could have if this moon energy, this dark Lilith energy was not involved. The deception energy, the secretiveness, trying to not be the positive. The moon to me is the negative aspects of femininity. It's not the positive aspects. The only positive aspect that I see in the moon card usually is things that are in the dark coming to light. Things being reflected upon, just like the light from the sun reflects off the moon, and also the intuition. But the other parts of I don't know, I almost see the moon card as being kind of like a yin and yang card. You got the positive and negative aspects of femininity in that one card. So hopefully that was helpful to the earth signs out there. And last but not least, we have the water signs. The fifth pentacle or fifth point on the pentagram. And I think to do them, we'll go ahead and use the Illuminati Tarot. I really do like the artwork on this deck. It pops, it's really bright, it's kind of cool, shows different cultural imagery going on here. And there we go with my amazing shuffling tonight. Alright, so we start off with Seven of Pentacles. Putting in the work and waiting for a harvest. Eight of Pentacles. Putting in hard work. Alright, so maybe for the water signs, this is going to be about career finance. Princess of Wands. All right, messenger of passion. Also that immature messenger of passion. The Sun card. Very good confirmation that it is Sunday, the day of the sun. The High Priestess, keeper of secret knowledge, also known as, could be the Mistress card, somebody being kept secret, but it's usually somebody of very high spiritual wisdom, high spiritual knowledge, somebody who does not divulge all the knowledge they know. They probably use their knowledge in order to help others, but at the same time, what they show is just the tip of the iceberg. Just like an iceberg, the actual wealth of knowledge held by the High Priestess is, 70% at least below the surface, not being seen. People might see 30% of this knowledge, but the High Priestess is very adept at keeping the vast majority of the knowledge hidden and kept to be used for actual spiritual endeavors, for actually doing the work of spirit. Spirit likes a lot of times to be working in secret, so the High Priestess happens to be a card that I connect with a lot at work. You see on this card, the High Priestess is between the two pillars of knowledge, Boaz and Joshin. You know, that's the negative and positive side, or male and feminine side of the Kabbalistic tree of life. And it just so happens on my sign at work in front of the psychic shop I work, my name is between the pillar of Boaz and the pillar of Joshin, because I consider myself, even though I'm a male, to be in that High Priestess energy or High Priest energy. And the Tower. Okay, let's see where the hell this is going with the Tower. Alright, so it looks like, you know, 7 and 8 of Pentacles. Putting in hard work to make the coins, to make finances, to improve your lot in the material world. With the 7 of Pentacles, after putting in the hard work, waiting for that harvest to come. But then I also see here this, well, it's almost like a repeating message like from the last ones. And then we got here this player, immature, passionate, feminine energy coming into this masculine energy here. The masculine is that breadwinning energy, that confident, industrious energy. We have somebody coming in with immature sexuality into the realm of somebody working very hard. And possibly this person, after just, like I said before, grinding away all day, working hard, then all of a sudden this passion comes into their life, and then boom, sun energy. They think, oh, this is the best thing since sliced bread. I've just been sweating away working. Now all of a sudden I get to have emotions and passions just come into my life. This is amazing. And I see here though that there is a, with the High Priestess card in this type of a setup in cards, I think that the keeper of secret knowledge is the fact that whoever this immature, passionate energy coming into this hard-working male energy here that brings the happiness in, also brings in secrets along with her. And those secrets could be that that's not the only person that she's delivering this immature passion to. Maybe she's already committed. Maybe she's disrupting the workflow of somebody who's trying to work their way up the top to become the King of Pentacles, and making them a secret to her friends and families, to others. Or it could actually be vice versa. You know, you take what resonates with you. Maybe this industrious person finds somebody to be passionate with that makes them happy and tries to keep them a secret. It could go either way in tarot. So the energy is fluid. Take what resonates with you and discard the rest. But the bottom line is, with the Tower moment at the end, it's not going to work out well. Any sort of happiness that is brought in by immature energy and had to be kept a secret in order for the situation to continue is never going to work out for the betterment of either individual involved. You can see in this tower, 2 people falling from the tower, lightning strike, act of God. You know, this was destined to fail because of the secretive nature of it. You know, it's almost like, you know, in one of the other signs readings, it's a warning against that. Not to have passion, the happiness of the passion come into your life and throw you off kilter from what you've been working on. And especially if secrets are involved, because then, boom, karma strikes, things fall apart. Really quickly now, I'm going to go ahead and just pull a couple of oracle cards here. And this is going to be for all signs involved here, for all points of the pentacle, including the point of spirit. Recognition and reward. So whoever's out there doing the right thing, doing what they know they need to be doing, is actually going to be having recognition and reward. I believe in this Saturn-Jupiter conjunction on the winter solstice. I think a lot of people are going to go through that cycle of recognition and reward if they've chosen to do the proper thing karmically when that conjunction happens. Hope. All right, for every situation that has come up in this spread, hope is definitely needed. Hope is always a good thing to have. You know, hope can help you through the darkest times, through tower moments, through secrets, through the Lilith, negative feminine energy. You know, just a little bit of hope, just a little bit of faith can actually cause big manifestations to come your way. At least that's what I'm seeing from, or feeling from this card reading. Stand your ground. 7 at the top here. That's that Saturn energy. Stand your ground. If you feel that you are not being treated fairly, that people are taking advantage, don't let it happen. Stand there and, you know, fight for what you think is right, because that Saturn cycle of you trying to stand up and do what's right, you're going to get that reward and recognition. And, you know, be hopeful, or more than hopeful, have faith that you know it's going to work out that way by you standing your ground. All right, disruption. The disruption card is also has a 16 at the top, which is 6 plus 1 is 7. So that's that Saturn again. We got 77 here, 7 and 7. And with the disruption card, I think that there's been multiple messages in here about not letting things disrupt your progress. I think that's probably very important to all these readings tonight, as far as not letting things get in the way, have false starts happen, have deception happen, have this things that might make you happy get off the path of you working towards the things you need. And last but not least, wisdom. Okay, I think that kind of says it all. Use your wisdom in all the situations you're facing in life so that you actually can rise up to meet the challenges. You can rise above. You can climb the ladder. You can gain self-mastery. You can get in this king energy, the standing in your power. Stand your ground. You can have hope and faith that you'll have the wisdom to go around disruptions in order to get the recognition and reward. All right, YouTube. This is the Eben Oracle here. I hope this first pentagram reading that I've done, you know, spirit, air, fire, earth, and water. I hope that this has been enlightening, that you guys can glean messages that help you out, clarify situations in your life, and allow you to move forward with hope and confidence. And just do not forget to use your wisdom. One other thing, on the wisdom card, they got the sun in the background. It is Sunday. It's very fitting. A lot of synchronicity in this reading. And like always, please like, share, and subscribe. I cannot stress that enough. My messages can be helpful to many people out there in the collective, but you have to get the analytics to agree with you. You have to put those likes on there. You have to put some comments in there, a little interaction with me, so that we can move my channel forward. I can get more messages out. I'm not even doing YouTube to try to make money. I'm doing YouTube actually to be helpful to the collective. So please help me help you. And you guys have a great night. Peace out.